Please stand by. What's up, everybody? We will be starting here shortly. So just give me a few minutes to get everything ready. This is a new system I'm using. And
What's up, everybody? This is your boy Anthony here, live with Ohio Cannabis Live, broadcasting from the new and improved Real Production Studios here in Columbus, Ohio. It's good to see you guys. It is, and it should be, by the time you receive this and watching this, it should be 420. Happy 420 on Monday, everybody. Please excuse the noise that you might be hearing because they are currently cutting a tree down. Uh, So, unfortunately, there might be some noise that you don't want to hear. But anyway, I'm streaming live on Facebook and YouTube, so you can watch me in either place. I'm going to wait just a minute or two to get started so I can give people time to actually get into this video. This is not the town hall meeting, by the way. This is a video to talk about the town hall meeting. And you guys will have to bear with me because I'm still getting things set up. I haven't got everything set up exactly how I want it just yet. But like I said, it will be uh, definitely something different than what you have experienced me doing before. I'm definitely changing and investing in some different technologies. And so this will be something that, you guys will be able to participate in now. While we're waiting on everybody, on the left-hand side of the screen, there is two empty boxes. One of those boxes is for YouTube comments. The other box is for Facebook comments. Now, just because I'm still working on getting all my monitors together and everything, I can see these boxes, but they're across the room from you. So I may not answer your comment right away, but I have my phone here in my hand. And so when it pops up on my phone, I will see your comments and I will answer them if I can. So right now I'm just, like I said, waiting on people to find out about the meeting, to get in the meeting. I mean, to get in the group. I mean, to get on the live. I keep wanting to call it a meeting because we're gonna have a meeting, but this is just for me to kind of give you guys an overview of exactly how I'm gonna pull this off, how you can participate if you want to participate, and like I said, you can share this video. I'm sure there'll be people replaying it later, but right now, like I said, we're just trying to give people opportunity to get into this live feed here that we got jumping off. And a couple things. Uh, like I said, the virtual town hall meeting is on Friday. It is this Friday. The reason that we're having this meeting is to discuss all the new changes to the program. To outline some of those changes, I'm going to go through them kind of quickly, but hopefully you'll know what I'm talking about. The first major change that everybody is aware of is the new 90-day limit rule. So I'm just checking to make sure my sound was working. So um, sound is working from what I see. So you guys should be able to hear me. Um, you know, the 45-day to 90-day thing, 90 days to 45 days, there is a lot of confusion about that. So that is something that we're going to go over in our meeting. I am going to send an email today to invite the pharmacy board to the virtual town hall meeting. I can't promise that they will show up, but at least I invited them, right? And also, I know that there's been a lot of confusion about why we're doing this, but I've been trying to have a town hall meeting with everybody since I started with the program to try to get everybody together, try to address what some people's concerns were in an open forum, in a public forum where everybody could have a chance to speak about what's really on their mind. Um, Time and time again, I see people posting things to Facebook and upset about products or product quality or issues with the dispensaries. And I just want to let you guys know that I read those comments all the time and I do pay attention to them. And if I could pass that information along to other LLC owners for them to try to do better, best believe I'm passing it along. I know a lot of you may have had issues where products were not right or they didn't weigh right. A lot of people have had issues with keeping track of how many days they've had. And now with these new rules coming in, they're going to change the way the system works again. Just some of the highlights that we'll cover is the new system that will basically, if it goes through, eliminate the tier 1, tier 2. Also, the new 90-day limit, which will be changed, from what it is now to 8 ounces. A chart was posted on my website, so if you want to go back and look at the chart, you can. I will go over the chart during the meeting. Something else I want to talk about, I'm not going to talk a long time, so don't worry, this won't be a long video, is that, in this virtual town hall meeting, you will be able to participate in the meeting in several different ways. One way is just by watching the video on Facebook or YouTube like you're doing now. Another way will be through a program that many of you probably have heard of. It's called Zoom. And Zoom is basically just a video conferencing program where you can get a bunch of people in one uh, setting together. And this kind of has a lot of tools in it to moderate so everybody's not talking at the same time. What I want to do is I want to find out before Friday what people are interested in being in the actual Zoom part of the meeting. Even if you're just doing audio only, that's totally fine. There's a custom phone number for the Zoom that everybody will have access to, and I will be sharing that custom Zoom number with you today. I will actually be showing you, hopefully if it works right, if it doesn't all go bad, I will be showing you how to download the Zoom. Something else I did today, many of you heard this from me before, and I'm just going back to, is that the pharmacy has modified or changed the language in regards to edibles, and the proposed changes could cause, and I'm not saying 100% for sure because I don't work for pharmacy. I'm not an LLC owner. So I don't, I'm just going on the information that's being given to me that there could be some changes with that rule that would make it harder, if not impossible, for certain products to be made under the current guidelines. We all agree and understand that edibles should not be attracted to children, and the package should be child safety regulated to make sure kids can't get into it. We all 100% on the same page about that. But for many people out there that are watching this that do not vaporize or do not smoke and only use edibles, obviously some of us may be wanting stronger edibles, or some of us may be wanting different edibles. But the whole idea is that if the pharmacy puts a tougher restriction on the type of edibles that will be allowed to be made, then that will make the selection a lot smaller, and that will also possibly drive up the cost. So what I've done is on my website, I've added a link in there for you to be able to send an email directly to the pharmacy board to tell them how you feel about the edibles. And I'll go over that in just a second, and I'll show you what I mean here visually, so you will actually be able to see what I'm talking about. I don't like just talking, I want to show you. So moving on, like I said, for Zoom, you can download Zoom to your phone. Doesn't matter what kind of phone you have, whether it's an Android phone or an iPhone, you should be able to install Zoom to your device. And then once you do that, you do not need to create a Zoom account. You do not need to sign into Zoom. This is another reason why I'm using the Zoom. And I have paid for this. So this is not something I'm just doing for free. I actually paid for this so we could do this. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, so I'm kind of excited, and I'm hoping that you guys will be a part of my meeting. I mean, I see all these other people doing all these Zoom videos, and I'm thinking to myself, how come my people in the medical marijuana community, how come we haven't had a Zoom meeting? And I think we can use this Zoom thing to have future meetings. It's not just a virtual town hall meeting, but to have meetings in general, and have patients be able to get on here and have me interview patients from the comfort of your home and the comfort of wherever you are on your mobile device or whatnot. So I'm kind of excited about it, and I'm hoping that I made a good investment to help, connect the cannabis community and to create more unity and to help make sure that we're all working in this together. We're in this together. I mean, I know it's been a tough few months with the whole COVID-19, but I'm here to tell you, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time and energy talking about COVID-19 because we already all know what it is, okay? So let's not spend a lot of time on that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change over to the Zoom window so you can see what it's going to look like somewhat when we do the Zoom. So what's going to happen now, if I can get this to work properly, is we're going to switch over to our Zoom scene here. Here we go. All right. And so now what you're seeing here is the Zoom window. And so basically you see me in the right-hand corner. Here I am down here on the right, maybe on your left. I don't know if they reversed it or not. And you see a picture of me wearing my my N95 respirator. Okay. Now the only reason you're seeing that picture right now is because I'm using the other camera down here to talk to you. So that this doesn't mean, you know, when you start to enter the meeting, you will then pop up in this little character. And if you look at the screen at the top up here, I have the Zoom meeting ID number, which is what you need to dial in. It's like dialing a phone number, folks. It's pretty easy. And then I also have the password, which all of you guys should be able to remember this password because it is 420. So you know, if you can't remember that password, I'm sorry. I mean, it don't get no easier than that. So all you need to do is just write down this number 657-374, just like I'm doing right now, 9861. I will give it to you many more times before the meeting on Friday, so that if you want to dial in, even if you don't want your face to be shown, you can still be in this meeting audio and you can still participate and ask questions, and we will discuss those questions together. So what I'm going to do now for you guys, just so you can see an example of what Zoom is like, I'm going to dial into the Zoom from my mobile device, and I'm going to share that experience of going to the Play Store and getting the Zoom, so you could actually see what it's like. So right now I'm in the process of opening the Zoom app, and then I'm going to join the meeting. And you know, when you get to the join the meeting, you're just going to put in that number 657-374-9861, and then you're going to hit join meeting. And what's going to happen is, haha, now you seeing me on the Zoomer. So, you know, this could be you, this could be me, this could be all of us. As more people get into the Zoom, then we will get what I call it the Brady Bunch window, where you have 4 or 5 people. You've seen it on TV, you've seen it, where they have all these people together. And that's what I'm trying to get us together to doing here. Obviously, right now, I have the audio muted so that we don't have any crazy echoes or anything. So I'm going to share my screen. Oh, well, actually, it says I can't share my screen. So that part of what I wanted to show you did not work. So, but what I can do is show you my phone here on this screen here. And I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go out of this. I didn't know it was going to do that. See, like I said, we're doing this all live. As you can see, my face froze right here because I had minimized the app. So when you minimize the app, let's say you get a call or a text message or something like that, what will happen is it'll freeze your video, and you won't be moving until you come back into the Zoomer. And so when you come back into the Zoomer, I'm calling it the Zoomer. You can call it Zoom, whatever you want to call it. I'm back moving again. You see, I'm moving. So and then you know, if I don't want my picture, I just hit stop video, and I'm not there. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna switch back to the other scene that we're in, so you can see me again better. Okay, here I am. All right, I'm back. So what I'm gonna do, since that didn't work out, it's gonna be ghetto, but I'm gonna show you how I entered this meeting, and I'm just gonna kind of give you a preview of what you're gonna see. So here is my Zoom. Okay. On my phone. I have an Android phone, but it will look the same way on iPhone as well. Okay, I'm going to hit join meeting, and this screen right here is going to come up. I'm trying to get it in focus. Okay, and it's just like a dial pad, you know, so it's like you're calling somebody on the phone. I'm going to dial in 657-374-9861. That is my Zoom phone number, more or less. And then there's going to be a blue hyperlink there. Says join meeting. Okay, I hit join meeting, and now I'm in the meeting. See, and there's some controls at the bottom, like I was saying. Now you can control your audio, or I probably will be moderating audio, so you don't have to you don't even have to use audio. And if you don't want the camera, you just hit stop video, which is right next to the audio button. So I'm at stop video, and then now there's going to be a red bar over top of the video, and then it got automatically hides it away. So then you don't have to worry about, if you're in your night robe or your nightgown, or you just got out the shower, you're running late, whatever. The meeting will be at 4:20, and we will go for about 2 hours, maybe a little longer, depending on how many people actually get involved. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. So that's Zoom. And like I said, Zoom is going to be free for you to use. You do not need to set up an account for Zoom. None of that will be necessary. Now, I know before I had mentioned using Messenger, and after a few days of testing that with my buddies, we come to the conclusion that it was very unstable, and then we also come to the conclusion that we had a lot of trouble with the audio. So we decided against using the Zoom. I mean the Messenger. We tried Google Hangouts, and we ran into a similar problem. And the interface, just for lack of better words, it was terrible. I tried another one you see on TV, Google Meetings, Microsoft Meetings or Microsoft Teams. That's what it is. Another terrible program. I'm sorry, Microsoft, but I didn't like it. It didn't do nothing for me. I had a hard time setting it up, and that's my review on it. It didn't work that well. So that wasn't that. So, I'm trying to do it the most simplest way. And again, folks, no pressure. If you don't want to do a Zoom, I ain't gonna be mad. If you just want to sit here and watch me on YouTube and Facebook, that's fine. I will go through the information, and I'll do my best to make sure you have the right information, so you know what's going on with the program, so you can actively participate, try to make sure everything's right. So, like I said, I will put up a detailed meeting agenda tomorrow that you can all read. I'll just post it right on the group pages. I'll post it on all the groups. And like I said, I want to stay focused on that agenda. I want to make sure that we're not distracted or we get off track. I want to make sure, just in case we do luckily get Pharmacy Board to participate, if we have questions, we want to be able to give them an opportunity to answer it, and we don't want to have any drama, because I don't like drama. Another thing that I want to announce to you guys is that there's a lot of sales going on this week, and just make sure that you check the website for the daily deals or special announcements. My bad, Facebook. Make sure you check out the special announcements on my website. A lot of stuff's going on. I ain't gonna go all into it here, but like I said, you know me, I'm always trying to find a deal. So if I can find the deal, I'm gonna find the deal. Next order of business is the concerns about the new proposed changes to the edibles. So I've had some information given to me that says that, although the language is vague and doesn't seem like it's going to have any effect on the program, I'm being told otherwise, that it could have an effect on the type of edibles that, and keyword could, okay, let's be clear, it could have an effect on the type of edibles that already exist in the program. It talked about cookies and confections and whatever. You can read the official language here on my website. Now, what I've done, here we are on the website, Ohio Cannabis Live. And of course, I'm getting this little box here that tells me, yes, I'm 18. Okay, I just got to do that for legal reasons. But so, I've made my little video on my website a whole heck of a lot smaller. And obviously, you can see there's a lot more space for me to add more stuff to the front of my homepage. And there eventually will be. But right now, it's not. But as you can see, there's a new button there that wasn't there before. And the button simply says, click here to save the edibles. Okay? So when you click here to save the edibles, what's going to happen is it's going to take you to a website. Now, if you look at it on your phone, I've optimized the website for your phone. So you can zoom in to make the font bigger or smaller without any additional programs or apps or anything like that. So you will be able to definitely adjust the font. Now, what I've done here is I've basically just made a little statement here, and I've included the official rule that they're proposing to change. And the main part at the end is just the part about the cookies and confections. And, basically cookies, we know what cookies and baked goods are. Confections, from my understanding, is just any type of mixed product that you need to mix together. A good example would be chocolate. You got to mix THC with the chocolate to make chocolate bars, and it is a candy. So although it's not specifically clear that they're taking anything away, it doesn't give us a blanket. Oh, they won't mess with what we got. So there is a lot of concern in the community amongst patients and LLC owners that there could be some kind of restrictions imposed if this new rule goes into play. So all we're really asking you to do, and it's not a big deal if you do it or you don't, but we really would appreciate it, is that if you would take a look at the second page here, we've built a template that you can use to send to the pharmacy board for the comments. Because basically, if your comments are not like in a certain format, it's possible that the pharmacy board will just ignore it and say you're just some guy ranting and raving about edibles. So we're trying to make sure that we send a message to the pharmacy board that this is important to us and that we don't want this thing changed. And I've also gotten some suggested language from the community that will kind of make it a little bit easier for you to kind of say stuff, but you don't have to use a template. But at the very bottom of this, and I don't know if it will let me see. Uh, yeah, okay. At the very bottom here, I have two buttons here, send email 1 and send email 2. There are two different comment addresses for this comment period. Now, it's up to you to copy and paste the language above these two buttons. It's totally on you. If you just want to say whatever you want to say, hey, I ain't stopping you from doing that. If you want to use these links to comment about other proposed changes to the program, I don't have a problem with that either. But if you really feel like edibles are important to you and you want to make sure you have an impact with your email, I recommend and suggest you adapt or take some of the language that's in the template there and put in your email and put in your own words to how you feel comfortable. And if you don't feel that the language is appropriate in your eyes, then you can put in whatever you want. But just make sure that your email is professional and that you stay strictly on the point of, hey, don't change anything with our program. We want it to be better and we want to have more edibles. I mean, we don't want them to restrict the amount of edibles. When we have so many new processors that are coming online right now, it doesn't make sense for them to take the edibles and restrict them in any ways. And I think that the growers and processors have been doing a really good job in making sure that the edibles are not child attractive, or they make sure that the packages are definitely child proof. I mean, they're making it really hard to open these packages, guys. Even I can barely open some of these packages. So you and I know that they're making a concerted effort to make sure that these products are not attractive to children. So I mean, that's where I stand on that. So like I said, it's totally up to you. It's a call to action. So I hope that you will take action and you will send an email to the pharmacy board. And we really appreciate it if you did use the official language. It's not the official language, but we will use the template. That's what we're calling it, a template, to help guide you in your communication with the pharmacy. Again, I'm not good with all this stuff. As far as I'm a terrible writer and I'm a terrible speller. So if there's typos in there, yes, I wrote some of it up, and there might be a typo or two in there. I do have a traumatic brain injury, so cut me a little bit of slack. I'm only trying to help the community and do positive things. So I know some people have frustrations with edibles, and so what we want to do is stay focused on keeping edibles in the program and keeping the edibles that are already in the program available in the program. So that is the primary objective with this particular web page and these particular links here. But like I said, feel free to use them to get your comments to the pharmacy board. And like I said, we will talk more about it at the virtual town hall meeting. Now, I'm definitely going to go ahead and wrap this up with you guys, because as I'm sitting here doing this meeting, I am looking at the radar, and it appears that we have some severe weather heading towards Columbus, and it looks like there might be a tornado warning on the outskirts of town. So I will have to go ahead and end this live session with you guys at this point, so that we can make sure that we have an idea of what the situation is. So if you live in the Columbus area, you should be checking your weather right now. If you live on the outskirts of Columbus, you should be checking your weather right now to make sure that you are not near this warning area. And like I said, I will definitely check back in with you guys tomorrow, and I'm gonna try to go live again tomorrow at 4:20 if I'm not in the middle of anything else. And feel free, as always, to email me at ohiocannabislive@gmail.com. Message me on Messenger. Call me on Zoom because the Zoom meeting is open for you. You can come into that meeting now if you want it, and I'll still have it open for a little while. And like I said, I'm here for you guys to be support and also to be an advocate for people that are having trouble. So never forget that. And if you want to join me and become an advocate, I'll be happy to help guide you in the right direction and give you the help with the resources so you can become an advocate too. Again, thank you again to all the people that support me on YouTube and Facebook. Thank you for liking and subscribing my channel. I do really appreciate it. Every like and every subscribe person is important to me, and I try to read all your comments. And if I've overlooked anything or if I made a mistake, I apologize in advance. I'm not perfect, and I'm not going to sit up here and say that I am. And like I said, I know I can't make everybody happy, but I'm going to do the best I can to make progress and bring us together. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap. Everybody be safe, and I'll see you